What's up, Richard? Timmers here. Lionsgate did have a pretty decent year in 2025, so I'm of course doing my top 10 favorite Lionsgate movies of the year. Alright, here's my list. I think 2026 is going to be a cool year for them too, by the way, because they got Michael coming out, the next Hunger Games film. Like, they're eating up good next year, which of course I'll talk about that in a separate video. Anyway, here's my official top 10 favorite Lionsgate movies of the year. Number 10 is a very small affair film, and that is She Rides Shotgun. She Rides Shotgun, stars Taron Egerton, who plays this like a newly released from prison guy who's marked for death by unrelenting enemies, and he must like now protect his estranged 11-year-old daughter at all costs. And really decent solid film. Taron Egerton does such a good job here. The one who plays like his daughter, Anna Sophia Haggard, did a great job here as well. You do got some other supporting players like Odessa Zion's in this. John Carroll Lynch. It is such a really decent one. If you guys haven't seen it, not sure where you can find it now. Not sure really where on streaming you can find it, but it is a really well worth watch there. All right, number 9 is The Surfer. The Surfer, of course, stars Nicolas Cage. The late Julian McMahon was also in this. And it stars Nicolas Cage, who plays like this man who returns to the beach of his childhood to surf and with his son. And some really decent lines, like Julian McMahon's line of "Don't live here, don't surf here." I mean, Julian McMahon was awesome. Sadly, this was actually Julian McMahon's last movie he did before he passed away, and he was great. I mean, if the Oscars was held like at the beginning of the year and stuff, I think Julian McMahon could have got some award recognition because he was really good in this one. Nick Cage was crazy, like always. It is such a really good one. If you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. It's a weird film, but it's an interesting one. All right, number 8 is Freaky Tales. Freaky Tales is a really decent one here, like an anthology film from the director of Captain Marvel. And it takes place in like 1987 Oakland, where mysterious force guys like the town's, underdogs and four interconnected stories here. And you got some good cast members like Pedro Pascal, Jay Ellis, Ben Mendelsohn, Normani from Fifth Harmony fame, Ironheart herself, Dominic Dorn, Scream 6 and Avatar actor Jack Champion, the late Angus Cloud was in this. You even have a cameo by Tom Hanks. It is such a really decent one. I quite like some of the stories told in this. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely some of the humor and action's pretty cool. I mean, it didn't really get Holly no one went to go see it when it was released because, to be honest, it barely even got shown. I didn't really watch it until it hit online, to be honest. Yeah. But if you guys haven't seen Freaky Tales, do you the favorite? 7 is Twinless. A really good performance by Dylan O'Brien, who, of course, here you got Dylan O'Brien and James Sweeney, who plays two men who meets in like this twin support group. And James Sweeney both directs and stars in this. And he did a really good job here. Dylan O'Brien gives such a good performance. Lauren Graham's also in this as well. It is such a really good one. Wonderful performance all around here. Really, really good performance there. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely give that one a go. Number 6 is Kiss of the Spider Woman. Now, Kiss of the Spider Woman, really no one went to go see it when it was released. But it was a really decent one, based on like musical and the William Hurt film of the same name, starring Jennifer Lopez. Of course, here you got Tony. I cannot really pronounce his name too well, the lead guy's name, but he of course plays Valentine, who's a political prisoner who shares like a cell and a cell with Molina, played by Diego Luna, and it's such a really decent one. Of course, you got Jennifer Lopez, portraying, who does such a good job here as well. I mean, I would love to see J-Lo get some award recognitions because she's great in this. The music aspect is good. I mean, the performances is great. It's such a really good one. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't think it's on streaming yet, but if you guys haven't seen it, it's a really decent one. All right, number 5 is Bob Trevino Likes It. Now, this of course stars John Leguizamo and Barbie Ferreira. And here you got Lily Trevino, who befriends this online stranger, who character's self-centered father's name, who and the performances by Barbie, who you might know from Euphoria fame, and the chemistry with John Leguizamo is really heartfelt. It is a really wonderful story here, about strangers just meeting face to face together, and yeah, the ending would definitely put you to tears. It's such a really good one. Great performances by John Leguizamo, by Barbie Ferreira. Really decent script here. The actress who plays the mother from Georgie and Mandy on CBS, she's also in this as well. She's great. French Stewart's terrific. It's such a really good one if you guys haven't seen that. All right, number four is Ballerina from the world John Wick. Now, of course, Ballerina starring Ana de Armas was a lot of fun. The action was great. Seeing Keanu Reeves, who's also in this list twice, seeing Keanu Reeves in this was pretty cool. Ana de Armas really was fierce in this throughout. It's such a really cool one. It's fun, entertaining. That's also well worth watching there. All right, coming in at number three is one that just came out, and that is The Housemaid. The Housemaid, of course, stars Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried, and it is, of course, based on a very popular book here, where, Millie accepts, played by Sydney Sweeney, accepts a job as a live-in housemaid for a wealthy family here. But, of course, what begins as, like, a dream job quickly unravels into something sinister. Brandon Skannar is terrific in this here. Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried is really good. Lots of crazy twists and turns around. I mean, The Housemaid is much better than Hanging Intentions being. I did not really expect much out from this, but I really quite enjoyed it a whole lot. If you guys haven't seen it, it's still in theaters. Give it a go. It's a really good one. All right, number two is Good Fortune. Good Fortune is hilarious. It's also in my top 10 favorite comedies of the year as well. Of course, directed by Aziz Ansari, starring Seth Rogen, Keanu Reeves, and Zari as well. I mean, it's pretty much like, let's say, It's a Wonderful Life meets Trading Places in a weird way. Keanu Reeves, like who? Where else could you ever see Keanu Reeves calling chicken nuggets chicken nuggies? Come on. Seth Rogen is great in this one. Kiki Palmer is terrific. Fun humor. It's a really decent one. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend it. And my number one favorite Lionsgate movie of the year is The Long Walk. The Long Walk is another film I did not really have too much high hopes for, but I thought it was excellent. The chemistry with Cooper Hoffman, David Johnson is terrific. Francis Lawrence is great. Of course, based on a book by Stephen King, or I guess you could say Richard Bachman, really, but I'm just calling Stephen King. Yeah, The Long Walk is a good one. Really endearing. It is fun to watch. It's entertaining here. Great performances by the cast and crew. I mean, Mark Hamill's great. It's such a good one. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely give it a go. You won't be disappointed. But that's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown. Number 10, She Rides Shotgun. Number 9, The Surfer. Number 8, Freaky Tales. Number 7, Twinless. Number 6, Kiss of the Spider Woman. Number 5, Bob Trevino Likes It. Number 4, Ballerina. Number 3, The Housemaid. Number 2, Good Fortune. And number 1 is The Long Walk. Now, that's a couple of other ones I could have included. The new Now You See Me film actually wasn't so bad. But to be honest, I kind of enjoyed these a little more. Den of Thieves, Pantera. The Last Showgirl is another good one. Another Simple Favor. Now, there was some bad Lionsgate movies this year as well. Like, I'm trying to remember some bad Lionsgate movies this year. Like that Sylvester Stallone movie, Alarium. Let's see, what else? Yeah, here. Oh, obviously, Stranger Chapter 2 is probably the worst one they put out this year. So, yeah, not everything Lionsgate put out this year turned to gold. The Home's definitely pretty bad. Like, yeah, Lionsgate has had some good stuff this year, and they also had some not so good stuff. So, yeah, but let me let you guys. What's some of your favorite Lionsgate movies of the year? Draw Constable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Sammy Sire.